Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Kanu. I'm come from far as before. We'll continue our podcast about implementing Khusnudzon in our life. I'm here accompanied by two of my friends, namely Al and Zahra.
Hai, Assalamualaikum Kenu.
Waalaikumsalam Al and Zahra. Well, let's start continue our podcast about implementing Khusnudzon in our life. Before we discuss further, I want to ask to Al, what is Khusnudzon according you?
Khusnudzon means to be prejudiced towards Allah in dealing with all problems that make a person feel peaceful and skilled. In the different chapters of students in facing exams that cause anxiety can be rectified with positive thinking patterns. Khusnudzon, or being kind, is a commendable behavior that a Muslim must have. The opposite of Khusnudzon is Sudzon, which means prejudice. Having bad thoughts is disgraceful behavior that will bring harm, not only to ourselves but also to other people.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbids us to be prejudiced as stated in the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Quran Surah Al-Hujurat verse 12. The meaning is, O you who believe, stay away from most prejudices or suspicions, because some of them are sins. And do not look for the bad things in people, and do not gossip about each other. Is there anyone among you who likes to eat meat of his brother who is dead? Then surely you will feel disgusted with him and fear Allah. Indeed, Allah is the most accepting of repentance, the most merciful.
Wow, your explanation is very complete and very easy to understand. Well, let's continue our conversation by asking the following question. After we know what Khusnudzon means, then what are the benefits of having Khusnudzon?
Khusnudzons will make the heart clean from envy and other heart diseases. People who are passionate will be busy improving themselves and encourage them to continue to introspect or be introspective. People who are passionate will be optimistic in trying to achieve their goals. Khusnudzon's attitudes brings peace of mind and tranquility in life because he believes that whatever happens is by Allah's will.
I can add that the benefits of Khusnudzon for ourselves will always make us enthusiastic to achieve success, optimistic and tough, and not easily give up because we believe that every effort and prayer will be answered by Allah. We must always have Khusnudzon, so our heart will be peaceful and calm, like by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank you for your answers. Now, let's continue our dialogue with questions how to implementing Khusnudzon in our life. As we know, there are three forms of Khusnudzon in everyday life, namely Khusnudzon to Allah, oneself, and others. So, please explain it to our audience. Please, I'll answer first.
Okay, I will explain for the first point is Khusnudzon to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must have an attitude of Khusnudzon to Allah, means always having good opinion to Allah. If a servant has a bad prejudice towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah's prejudice towards that person is bad. If a servant has a good prejudice towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah's prejudice towards that person is also good. Among the forms of behavior that reflect Khusnudzon's actions towards Allah are 1. Be grateful for the blessings and gifts that have been given by Allah. 2. Be patient in carrying out all worship to seek Allah's approval. 3. Always zikr and pray to Allah.
The second point is Khusnudzon to yourself. Believers certainly have a sense of humility towards themselves. In this way, Allah will be more commendable. Behave well, you must have Khusnudzon. You can exemplify commendable behavior such as self-confidence, persistent, initiative, and willingness to sacrifices. And if we treat ourselves well, inshallah, Allah will treat us well too.
It's really amazing what the benefits of Khusnudzon attitude are. After you have conveyed the 2 points, what is the last point?
The last point is Khusnudzon to others. Khusnudzon to other people is being kind to other people or towards each other. Khusnudzon's attitude towards other people should be manifested through outwards as well as words and actions. In this way, if it is applied in everyday life, harmonious tranquility and close bonds will arise physically and mentally in life and society.
On the other hand, if life in a society or neighborhood is filled with feeling of suicide, this can lead to disharmony life. So, in a society, a person should have these following attitudes. 1. Mutual respect and appreciate others. With this attitude, our environment will be more peaceful and harmony. 2. Love each other. With this attitude, we will be always in harmony. There will be no disputes or even quarrels. 3. Help each other. With this attitude, we will feel that we are not alone. Every hard job can be done with mutual cooperation. The one that's strong helps the weak. The one who is able helps those who are unable.
Well, thank you for your great performance. So, the conclusion is that as humans, we must have the characteristic of Khusnudzon, which is devoted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for ourselves and for other people, so that our life can be peacefully. Calm and harmony in the worship, work and creation. Let us as students, we must always apply this Khusnudzon attitude from an early age until we are old. Success and hopefully this is useful. See you on the next podcast.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.